Hey everyone, Connor here today about another video on Bay TV. We're back. My predicted 11 and my score prediction for Colwyn Bay versus Haverfordwest. We're going to try and get through this a bit quicker. Sorry if the lighting does seem a bit different. I'm not using my actual light, I'm using natural lighting from my window, and it is currently 7:05 in the evening, so it is going dark. It will probably go dark very quickly. We're going to try. That's what I'm going to try also to get this out. You can kind of see it's a bit fuzzy, but as long as I get it done, and I think we'll be okay. Right, we're going to get onto it. My score prediction. We're going to start off with. I'm going to go with Colwyn Bay 1, Haverfordwest 0. I think we'll want to beat them. We want to show we can beat them, and I think the first time they came to us, we were 1-0 up, and kind of the last 10 minutes conceded 2 quick goals. So we lost 2-1 there. We went down last time. We went down there. We lost 5-0. That's because of Brandon not playing at his greatest game, making mistakes, and also having a keeper as a left back playing in net for a whole hour, which made us ultimately concede 3 goals. And to be fair to Sam, he did really well in net. But then they came to us recently, and we drew 0-0. I think we can win. I have a feeling we'll draw, but I'm going to go confident and go for a win. Even though I said we'll beat Ponty last week 2-1, to be fair, I wasn't that confident, but we won. So maybe we'll do the same this weekend, and hopefully we do. But we're going to go through my predicted 11, and we're going to go through quickly. In goal, I've gone for Reece Truman. Like I said, I think he's in for the rest of the season in net, and he's a fine keeper. For the age of 18, he's done really well, and credit to Reece, and he's my starting keeper for me. At left back, I've gone for Dan Davis. I've gone for Dan Davis because I think Steph needs a rest, and also Dan may as well just play till the end of the season, because whether we stay up or go down, he just needs, I think, a few minutes in his legs, because at the moment he's not played much men's football, and I mean that in when he's at Wrexham he didn't play much men's, so he was playing in the youth. So coming to us, he will be playing men's football, and ultimately for his development side of things, it will be good for him. Same with the likes of Reece, the likes of Harry Owen has played this type of level, but also the likes of Owen Cushion. Yes, has had a few minutes in the first team of Wrexham, but again, it's a very physical league, and also the likes of Joel, Will, and Kieran, who have gone out on loan. Both Will and Kieran to Prestatyn, and Joel to Ruthin. It's ultimately great experience. I know it's tier 2, but it's still great experience for them to be playing men's football rather than the development team, because you're playing against youngsters. You're not playing against men. And that's how you develop, and you probably will develop quicker as well, because you'll be used to it when you do want to play professional football. So I think Dan Davis plays at left back for us. Look, he did impress me. Had one of his better games against Pontypridd. So yeah, I think he'll start at left back, and that's who I've gone for. At centre half, I've gone for Sam Hart. Sam Hart is in every week. Now he's one I feel like could stay for next season, whether we stay up or go down, but it is very a tough one to call. It is. I think most of these players are all tough to call whether they're going to stay or go. They can love the club a lot, but it's the travelling and that, and it's very hard to see most of these players staying. But I do hope most of them do stay, and I think most of them, if not all of them, are good enough for either this league and definitely the Cumbria North. And Sam Hart is obviously in this team. He's a really good player. He's been playing at centre half all season, done really well there. So I think he keeps his place at centre half, and yeah, Sam Hart at centre half. Alongside Sam Hart, I've gone for the magnificent Harry Owen. Also, congratulations to Harry for getting in Team of the Week in the Cumbria League's Team of the Week, so that's very good. Well done, Harry. Thoroughly deserved. Great centre half. Got a lot of time on his hands. Like I said, loads. I've said this loads and loads and loads. But Harry Owen is a very, very good player, and to play him at centre half alongside Sam Hart's been working recently. And I think Sam Hart, Harry Owen's got a lot to learn, and he's doing that alongside Sam, and that's really, really good. And it's great to see Harry's development along with the others, like I said before. At right back, I've gone for Alex Downs. Alex is one heck of a player. That's the first thing I'm going to say, and he's in it. He's in every week, unless he's injured or suspended. He's in the team every single week. There's nothing that can change my mind about that. And he had played at centre half a few games this season, and those have been his not the best of games. But he's played at right back for most of the season, and he looked good, really, really good there, and that's amazing for us. You know, his ability to drive up the pitch and have a few shots is incredible. You know, he was scoring those last season. You know, and he's a player who is, you know, who's played in, you know, for Runcorn Linnets and has played in the English system, and I think he could go to the National North, you know, leagues like that. You know, if he was offered by a team like that, I think he would go and take the offer. But I really want him to stay. He is one of our best players on that pitch, week in, week out as well. So right back, Alex Downs. In CDM, I've gone for Sam Downey. Look, he's got to play. He's got to play. He's very, very good. He gets a job done, and that's the type of player we need, especially in big matches. These next two matches are probably the biggest ones of the season, along with Aberystwyth and Pontypridd from the last 2 weeks. But yeah, these next two ones are just they are massive, massive games. So in CDM, I've gone for Sam Downey. I've got two centre mid roles. One of the centre mid roles, I've gone for Tom McCready, captain. He's got to be in there. You know, it's Tom Mack, and yeah, I had a better game on the weekend, which I suspect he'll be in even if he didn't have a great game. But yeah, Tom McCready, he's been, you know, trying to pick up that form, and hopefully he can play like he did this weekend against Haverfordwest, and hopefully we get the result as well. So at centre mid, Tom McCready. Alongside Tom McCready, I've gone for Kai Owen. Look, Kai Owen cannot be dropped. He probably wasn't our best player last weekend, but he has been for the last 3-4 weekends in a row. And even last weekend, he still played really, really good. Kai he can play anywhere. He's really, really good, and it's good to have that type of player in the team. And you know, I think that midfield was pretty straightforward for me. I know you got the likes of Tommy Cream and Owen Cushion who could be in contention for either Tom Mack or Kai Owen, but I think those two are better. And obviously Tommy Creamer has just come back from suspension, so you know, he's got to earn his place back, and Owen Cushion has got to try his hardest to, you know, ultimately get in the team over Tom Mack, who is captain obviously, and obviously Kai Owen, who's been on fine form recently. So it's very hard to swap the players round. So in centre mid, Kai Owen. In left wing, I've gone for Jamie Cumming. Look, he was a part of that goal that won us the game, and fair play to Jay. He's done really well all season. Obviously, I don't think he played much last season, so yeah, well done, Jamie, for this season. You've done really, really well, and he starts at left wing for me. In the striker role, I've gone for Udi Akpan. He's our top goal scorer of the season. He looks like he's going to get that top goal scorer for us, and Udi he's a fine player. He really is. I think he works better with someone up front with him rather than on his own, because he has that support and he is like that second striker. He works well with someone. And you could see that on the weekend with Matty. I've just gone with a 3 up front just to make it a bit more simpler and a bit more easier to kind of visualise, rather than trying to faff about with all the who's playing where and what position. So I'm just going to go with a 4-3-3, and it does work. But I do ultimately think it'll be him, and someone else up front, and I'm going to get onto the player who I think will be up front with Udi in a minute. So in the striker role, I've gone for Udi Akpan. And finally, last but not least, right wing, I've gone for Matty Hill. Matty Hill, who I think who came on and pretty much played 90 minutes. Again, 80, 90 minutes against Pontypridd for Lloyd. Hopefully Lloyd is okay. I think he is. And I ultimately think Udi and Matty will be playing up front in the striker roles together. And it worked. It was working against Pontypridd, and that's great to see, and hopefully we keep it. And hopefully we keep the narrow pitch, because I think we played well on it, to be fair. Then again, with the Welsh, it's all about the Welsh internationals, the youth and stuff. Whether we would be allowed that, but you just change it back, wouldn't you? But yeah, that's my predicted 11, and my score prediction 1-0. I was very close to saying a draw, but I think we'll get the job done, and I'd be happy with a draw, especially against Haverfordwest. Like I said, if Pontypridd finish third from bottom and we finish second from bottom, we stay up. Simple as that. But we want to try and finish third from bottom if we can. It's going to be a tough test, and it was. I think we got the best possible result the other night, which was Pontypridd 0, Aberystwyth 0. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be a draw, to be fair, but I'm happy. That was a draw, because they both picked up points, but either of them were going to pick up points anyway. You probably wanted it to be Pontypridd though. But yeah, we're still in it. We're very much in it, especially if we get something out of against Haverfordwest on Saturday. Then I think we're very much back in it. Also, I forgot to say in my match reaction, I forgot to say well done to Rhys Truman and Sam Hart for both getting Player of the Month for Colwyn Bay, which is very good to see. Young Rhys. I don't know if he's allowed to drink wine. Got to check on that. But yeah, Sam Hart as well. He's his second, third one. Yeah, thoroughly deserved the pair of them, and congratulations for that for both of them. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and feel free. Well, yeah, if you like this video, like it. If you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and if you can feel free to subscribe if you want, if you do like this content that you see on this channel. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!